Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've been a little busy.
Yep, a lot of busy actually. Tag teaming.
I don't know if y'all can see everything over here.
I sees it.
That's what's come out. Got a little bit more to go. Sill plate, wrong screws. It's bent. Lovely, whatever. Trying to chase down a couple of wires. Stereo. Good.
Yeah.
Not glued.
Of course not. Oh, look at all this. Scotty, how many miles of speaker wire are there?
Just under enough to go to the moon.
Nice. Oh, God.
Someone twisted the factory wiring up. Lovely. Oh, wrong door. This one's supposed to have a lock. They put carpet on it. Let's see what we got in this one.
We just keep uncovering the fun.
Oh, yeah. All right.
What do you got now, Scotty? Oh, where the ashtray is supposed to be?
One of the most common problems y'all will ever run into with this car, if you own one.
Oh, well.
That's not a problem. We can put that back on. See how that happens?
Yeah.
That is supposed to be
That's supposed to stay put.
correct.
So your door slides. Oh, look, now the other one's coming out.
Correct. So now, we push it back up again. In. It's just a malfunction of the design. And it sucks because it's kind of a neat design. I like the fact that you get your specs and stuff on the car and what the number is and the engine. But yeah, I'll just be quiet on that one.
Gotcha. So back to our wiring, Hal.
Yes. So we have,
To the amp, of course, there's 47 miles of God knows what is going on here. Holy shit. And that was coming from the deck?
that went from the deck to the speaker boxes that are here. So I've got to pull all of this out because I'm going to be doing wiring completely to the whole car. So the goal is for this one, we're going to start gutting, just pulling things out that need to be pulled out, undoing things carefully so we don't break the car. All the wiring is basically just going to be hacked.
Yeah, because
So
we're
it's
starting
not a
fresh
big deal,
anyway.
but we'll have good connectors if by some chance we need them. Oh yeah, that's for the stereo.
Yeah, we also have a new stereo, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, you never know. Customer might want to keep it to put it into another project car. Let's just make sure we're as safe and sound as
or
we
even
can.
sell it because we know it works and turns on.
Yeah, whatever they may need to
Flasher
do.
relay, zip
Yep.
tied.
But to show you guys,
There's some interesting.
okay, here we go. I'm getting too old. They tapped in.
Oh boy. Oh boy, there's the flasher relay.
Yep. So they broke it and then zip strapped it on.
That's fucking cute.
So, and these wires, this particular setup is actually kind of costly for a C3.
But it's in the kit that we have. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, we have a lot of spares, but I know for a fact they didn't do this with a wiring harness and just jam it in and then tape it.
That's terrible.
I really hate working on other people's mistakes and then having to correct not the owner's mistakes. I apologize.
No.
Let me explain that real quick. This isn't done by the owner. This was done by a $15 an hour mechanic that was supposed to be a specialist on the
Corvette
C3s.
expert. Oh, in fact, I had to sit down. I'm
And
sorry.
oh no, and the C3s, if you guys know, which I'm sure you do, these things can be very, very temperamental and picky to work on. You have to know what you're doing. You have to be gentle because they are exceptionally fragile.
Fragile.
But
Brazilian.
I mean, no, I actually didn't get my wax this week.
Oh!
But I'm pumped.
Always have to have a little joke. Because
Have to.
if we don't have humor, we We'd be using
Yeah.
wiring harnesses
And-
to hang ourselves from up there.
We found out why I can't get this up. Somebody glued it.
Oh, you're...
No, I'm not joking. Somebody glued it.
Here?
Yep.
Oh, no.
So I have to finish undoing that without damaging anything.
Of course. Without damaging something that somebody already damaged, because the
This
people
is
that did this are damaged.
already damaged, broken in half underneath. Oh,
Well, we might.
well,
wanna
that
pull-
does make my life a little bit easier.
Let's pull that out of here. There's some screws here that are halfway out, of course, because they're not done.
I got to get to the seat first to get the seat out of the way, which is already. Hold on, wait for it.
It's already halfway undone. Yeah, it's loose as hell. No, we know. Scotty, we know. We know.
This was
is
an
all stuff-
option in 75. Hit a bump and make your female passenger feel really, really good. Free vibrator with every car.
Extra vibration. Mm-hmm. The Penny Moisture 9000.
For his and hers.
Anyway, but Maurice already know the seats were wonky. There's a lot of iffy stuff going on here. Like, look, I see a giant zip tie with some tape.
Which one? Where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, there's zip tie here, zip tie here. Ooh.
The reverse switch is probably fakaked.
Yep.
Oh, those were
That goes
twisted.
directly into the switching itself. I
Neutral,
know
safety,
with
and
the,
reverse.
With the blue one that I restored a while back, it's broken.
Okay.
And I don't solder. I just don't. I replace.
I
Only
do
because it's
solder,
easier.
but neutral safety switch.
Exactly.
We will.
So we're going to have to address that with the customer and let them know. This side's good. The green and pink wires are actually quite solid, but this purple one, that's snapped inside.
Tom's,
because this isn't a tab one like that. It's not that style.
It's
It's
an OE style.
bent and soldered into the boarding.
All right, so Scotty's going to continue, get this console out, get the seats out, get the dash out, and then
Where did they run the...
it's looking like all the wiring will be out today. I mean, fairly quickly.
That's,
I mean,
that's
maybe
not a
even lunchtime if we keep.
Well, at this pace, if we
motivated.
can keep on going and it comes out as good as it's supposed to,
We should be.
I should have all of the wiring from the dashboard to the rear window hanging out of the car.
Which would be lovely.
And then
I'm going to
we'll
jump
yank
up here,
all the wiring out of the engine bay.
which isn't much.
No. And then I'll start running the new wiring harness for the front end, feed it through where it needs to go, put its rubber grommet on it, tape everything up, tape all the tips and everything we need to it, and then I can start building the air conditioning and getting the air conditioning in place like it needs to be.
Yeah. So engine bay will be final. Then we move into here.
Because it just makes life so much easier when you have all that out of the way. Then the wiring's in place. I don't have to try and reach underneath and come out looking like a fakakta, you know?
Oh boy. Well, plugging away.